Welcome back everybody. Today we'll be sorting out the top end. Let's get into it. The first thing we'll be doing with our cylinder heads is just pulling them all apart, so let's get to popping the springs out. That's one down and now one to go. Well, there we go guys, with the help of movie magic, both are now apart. The scary thing is these little buggers right here, they hold onto the valve, and you undo the spring compressor and you go, oh, that thing's still got some tension in it, and then yeah, it goes bang. I'm referring to the valve stem seal that hooks onto the stem of the valve while you have all the locks out, and it still holds the retainer in, and you got to break sure that's broken before you pull the spring out. All we're going to do now is clean the heads up and give them a little basic port job, as in just gasket match them. We're not actually porting anything, but then put them back together again and lap the valves. So the heads are now all cleaned up again, and all I've done is just taken that point down, that sharp edge, and also made this, there's a bit of a sharp edge there, but other than that, that's all I've done with the ports and cleaned them up. And also on the valves, I've put another little edge on there to just try and promote a better flow, get rid of another sharp edge. Now I just have to lap all these guys in. So I've lapped one valve, but you can see I've used some bearing glue and smeared it around. It shows us where the valve seats, and you can see that it's not quite doing it on that side of the seat, so we have to continue on lapping it in and times it by 16. Well guys, that's one done and one to go. So now with both our heads done, what we'll be doing is replacing our Welsh plugs here with these nice new brass ones. So to remove the plugs, all I'm using is this old chisel and a hammer to punch them out. Now to somehow get that out of the hole. These pliers are working. Now, bit of something in there. Put the new ones in. I've just got a socket that's similar diameter to the plug. Always use a bit of sealer as well. Stuff around the outside of the plug. Do spots. Hammer. And drive it in. There we go. That's all our plugs installed. Now we can move to getting the bottom end together. Well, that's all the slugs in now, so now we can flip it over and torque it all up. Now we're going to start torquing up the rod bolts, and we'll set our torque wrench to 60 Newton meters. Our motor in place. I'm going to do our rod caps first, because of this main cap here. We need to run the oil pickup off of it, so there's no point torquing them up first. And when the pickup's over it, we can't get to the rod bolts. 1, 2. Well, that's all our rods torqued to spec. Now time to get the pickup on. Well, it's time to get our pickup tube in and tighten up the main caps. We'll just crack this cap loose because it's where the pickup mounts to. Our pickup and make sure it all lines up. That'll work. Our gasket. So I'll put that there. Our bolt back. Put it in there. And these two little guys here hold the pickup in, but don't want to fall out. So I'll put a bit of Loctite on them. Because we don't want to do them up too tight, we'll probably just use a spanner to get these down instead of a socket. And there we go. Now we can torque our caps up. Start from the centre and work our way out. And these are supposed to be 85 Newton meters. Well, there we go. That's our bottom end all torqued up. Now it should spin easy. Look at that. No problems. Awesome. Well guys, that'll probably be it for this video. Our short block is now all assembled, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.